and my channel name is Cartesian Maths. Okay guys, so in previous class we have studied that what is relation and how the number of relation we are getting and different types of relation. Okay, these all things we have done in our introductory lecture, and guys, if you have not seen that one, then the link of that video will be in the description. Then go through that video also, so that you will be able to understand much clearly now, because now we are going to solve NCERT and it's exercise 1.1. So guys, the question 1, it is written that determine whether each of the following function is relative or symmetric or transitive. Okay, they are asking whether the function that the given relation is relative, symmetric or transitive. So guys, the first and second are so easy question that you can do by yourself, but for your more convenience, I am showing you the solution and just see it. Okay, this is the solution of first question, first part. Okay, so just see it. If you are not able to do, then we will move on. This is our first question solution and it is completed. Now I am showing you the second one. Second one is starting from here, and this is the relation which we are getting after following the rule y is equal to x plus 5. This is the elements inside the relation, and this is what we have done. Okay, this is the solution of second part. Okay guys, now we are going to do third part of the first question. So guys, in the third part it is given that R is the relation which belongs to R is the relation defined from A to A, and A consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now it is given that y is divisible by x, that it means y upon x. Simply now just consider it as a x, and it is as a y. Okay, now guys, every number is divisible by itself, you know already. So first we will write out R is equals to brackets 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 3, 4, 4, and similarly so on. Okay, now we will find out the number here in the numerator is divisible by which number in the denominator. Okay, so 2 is not divisible by any other number except 1 or 2, so 1 and 2 we have already written. Okay, so guys, just a minute. Guys, listen here, this question is also a very easy question. You can do it by yourself, and this which I have written here, it is a wrong. So guys, you have to do this as this question as a homework. If you are not getting this question, then tell me in the description box, then I will send you, I will do a separate solution. I will put separate solution for this question. Okay guys, so let's start our next question, and this is our fourth question. Okay, and this question says that R is equal to x comma y is such that x minus y is an integer. So guys, this set and this relation is defined from z to z, I mean integers to integer. Okay, is that clear guys? Okay, now we are checking the reflexibility. Okay, I have taught you in the first session that if a comma a belongs to the relation R, then it is a reflexive relation. Similarly, we will write x minus x equals to 0, that is, which is an integer. Okay, is it clear guys? Okay, so we can say that x minus x is an integer, so x comma y belongs to R, therefore R is a reflexive relation. Okay, here similarly, not similarly, we are going to prove symmetry. Okay, we are checking the symmetry, whether it is a symmetric or not. Okay, now x minus y is an integer. If we are taking a minus sign common from this x minus y, then it will be y minus x. Then we can write it y minus x is an integer, and y comma x belongs to the relation R. Then it is a symmetric relation. Not similarly, by mistake I am saying it. Okay, no problem. Transitivity we are going to check. Let we are assuming that let x comma y comma z be such that, and guys, one more thing, whenever we are subtracting any integer from an integer, we will always get an integer only. This thing you have to keep in your mind. Okay, from the starting onwards I have to say this thing, but in starting I've forgotten. No problem, let's start. We have assumed that x comma y comma m belongs to z. Okay, now x minus y is an integer and y minus m is an integer. Now we are adding both of them, x minus y plus y minus m, then we will get x minus m is an integer. So what, x comma y x comma m belongs to relation R, therefore we can say that it is a transitive relation. Now guys, we are going to do the part 5th of this question, and part 5th contains 5 questions. Okay guys, so I am going to tell you which questions are easier one that you can do by yourself. Okay guys, question number 1, 5th part consists of 5 questions, and in this question first 3 questions are homework, that A and B and C, and I am providing you the solution of A and C, and B you will have to do by yourself. Okay, this is the solution of first question, that is x comma y work, x comma y says that x and y work at the same place. Okay, this is the solution. Please go through the solution if you are not getting the question or answer. And this is the second, this is the half remaining page, and B part is your homework and you have to do by yourself, and this is third part, you can see it, and remaining solution will be on the next page. Just a minute, let me turn the page. And guys, the transitivity of that question, now this question you will have to do by yourself because it is an easy task. Now guys, we are going to do the little bit difficult, not that much difficult, but if you link it with your daily life, then you will be able to solve the question properly. Now it is given that R is equal to x comma y such that x is a wife of y. This means that x is a wife of y, then y is a husband and x is a wife. Is that clear? Now we are going to check reflexivity. Okay, so it is if we are writing that, first of all, any wife is not a wife of itself. Remember guys, किसी की पत्नी वो खुद की पत्नी नहीं होती. Is that clear? I am telling you in English because you will be able to understand it much clearly. Okay, and similarly we can write x is not a wife of x. Is that clear? Then x comma x does not belongs to R, because you can just imagine if you link it with your daily life. If A is a wife, then B is a husband. Okay, and if A is a wife, then B is a husband. Okay, if she is saying that she is a wife of herself only, how it is possible? It will not work. If she says that she is a wife of B, then it is a correct statement. Okay, so R is not a reflexive relation. Now we are going to check symmetry of this question. X is a wife of Y, but Y is not a wife of X, because guys, I have told you that X is a wife and Y is a husband. If now it is saying that Y is a who, that he, actually I am telling you in Hindi clearly, अगर X कौन है, पत्नी छोड़ो, अपन बोलते हैं वाइफ, क्योंकि तुम कुछ बाहर के लोग भी हैं. वाई हस्बैंड है, ठीक है. अब क्या बोल रहे हैं दूसरे में, क्योंकि सिमेट्री में अपन पलट देते हैं ना, ए कॉमा बी है तो बी कॉमा ए कर देते हैं. सिमिलरली अपन बोलेंगे वाई कॉमा एक्स करेंगे, ठीक है. तो अब क्या होगा, इसका मतलब रूल के अकॉर्डिंग वाई इज अ वाइफ ऑफ एक्स, बट रियलिटी क्या है, वाई हस्बैंड है. अब वाई हस्बैंड है तो वाइफ कैसे बन सकता है, नहीं बन सकता, इसलिए लिखा है ना वाई इज नॉट अ वाइफ ऑफ एक्स. सो अपन क्या बोल सकते हैं, वाई कॉमा एक्स डज नॉट बिलोंग्स टू आर, ठीक है. सो ये सिमेट्रिक भी नहीं है ये रिलेशन. Is that clear guys? Now we are going to prove transitivity. Okay guys, this question takes a little long. No, it is not a long question. You will have to do this question by yourself, this transitivity of this question. Okay, it is an easy task. Okay, now we are moving to the fifth part of that question. first okay, let's check the reflexivity. It is saying that x is the father of y. Guys, remember, अगर x is the father of y तो y बच्चा हुआ और x बाप हुआ. बाप मतलब सॉरी रिस्पेक्टेड पर्सन है, पिता हुआ. ठीक है, तो अब क्या बोलेंगे रिफ्लेक्सिविटी में, क्या बोलेंगे x is the father of x. कैसे हो सकता है एक बाप एक पिता अपना ही पिता कैसे हो सकता है? नहीं हो सकता. ठीक है, इसलिए रिफ्लेक्सिव रिलेशन नहीं है. सिमेट्री देखेंगे एंड गाइस सिमेट्री में क्या होता है मैं बताता हूँ. x is a father of y. Yeah, it is correct. But y is not a father of x because x is pita and y is our son. And now it is saying that y is a pita and x is a son. How is it possible? One father because is going to one father एक पिता वो सन बन रहा है और सन पिता बन रहा है. ऐसा पॉसिबल है रियलिटी में? नहीं है ना. सो गाइस, तो ये गलत हो जाएगी स्टेटमेंट, इसलिए अपन ने लिखा है y is not a father of x. So we can say that y, x does not belongs to r and r is not a symmetrical relation. Similarly guys, ट्रांजिटिविटी प्रूफ कर सकते हो आप, कोशिश करना, और नहीं आया तो डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में एक बार टैप कर देना और मुझे बता देना कि नहीं आ रहा आपको, तो मैं आपको इसका भी अलग से बता दूंगा. बट आप सॉल्यूशन देख लो कैसे करना है. ठीक है गाइस, एंड नाउ गाइस वी आर मूविंग टू अवर सेकंड क्वेश्चन. सो जस्ट अ मिनट. नाउ गाइस वी आर गोइंग टू डू सेकंड क्वेश्चन ऑफ NCERT 1.1. okay, class 12 relation function. And it's my beautiful channel Cartesian Maths. Sorry, I'm copying someone else dialogue. Sorry. Okay guys, so let us start. That it is given that r is equals to a comma b such that a is less than equals to b square. Is it clear guys? And it is written that we have to show that we have to prove it that it is neither a reflexive relation nor a symmetric nor a transitive relation. Okay, relation R is defined from set A to set A. Okay, and set A contains, sorry, by mistake I wrote here A. It is capital R to R. Is it clear guys? And listen guys, whenever they are telling you to prove something, then remember that you have to do that only. That here it is that here in this question they have told us that it is not a symmetric, not a transitive, not a reflexive. Okay, it means that this question we have to prove it negative. And remember guys, whenever we have to show that it is not a reflexive, then always remember guys, you will have to give an example. And like that, let us see, I will tell you which examples. In each and every part, reflexivity, symmetry and transitivity, we have to give a what example to falsify the statement. Okay, now 1 comma 1 1 upon 2 comma 1 upon 2 does not belongs to R because 1 by 2 is not less than equal to 1 by 4. Guys, you know very well, yeah, 0.25 is greater than 0.5. 0.25 is greater than 0.5. Is it possible? No? Not possible. Similarly, 1 by 2 is not less than or equals to 4. Okay, now it is time to do symmetry. 1 comma 2 belongs to R because 1 is less than equals to 2 square. Okay, but 2 comma 1 does not belong to R because 2 is not less than equal to. So symmetry is also failed. Sorry guys, it is R is not a symmetric. I wrote asymmetric. Okay, don't do anything with me. Sorry guys, I have done a small mistake here. Now we have to prove the transitivity, and it's a very not we have to prove transitivity, we have to falsify the transitivity. We have to prove that it is not a transitive relation. Guys, just a minute. Guys, for proving this statement wrong, that it is not a proving that it is a transitive, we have to prove that it is not a transitive. Okay, so guys, in examination you will have to remember some question solution, that 2 comma minus 2 belongs to capital R, but okay, and sorry, and minus 2 comma and what is it, minus 2 comma 0 belongs to R, but we can say that 2 comma 0 does not belongs to R because guys, you can say the reason because 2 is not less than or equal to 2 is not less than 0. Okay guys, 2 is not less than or equal to 0. Okay, no, so we can say that it is not a transitive relation. Yeah, this question is solved, and we are going to do the third question of this exercise 1.1. guys, this is a question in which we have to check whether the relation is defined in the set. It is given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That set A contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements. Okay, now they have given a condition that R is equal to A comma B such that B is equal to A plus 1, and we have to check that whether it is a reflexive relation, symmetric relation, or transitive relation. Now we are going to make a by following this, we are going to make a subset inside a relation. Okay, so guys, first of all, this will be the subset inside the relation following this rule, B is equal to A plus 1, and you guys can make the subset easily, so I am not going to tell how I have made this subset. Okay guys, I have written here that it is not a reflexive relation. Guys, can you give me the reason? Yeah, you are right. You are very right. Not very right. You are going in a correct way. That 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Because it is not here. Yeah, it is not here. That's why it is not a reflexive relation. Symmetric relation. That if A, B belongs to R, if A, B belongs to R, and B, A belongs to R, then we can say it is symmetric. But let us see 1, 2. 1, 2 belongs to R, but 2, 1 does not belong to R, so it is not a symmetric relation. Now similarly we are going to check some transitivity. We can see 1, 2. 1, 2 belongs to relation capital R, and this 2 is matching with this, and 2, 3 belongs to capital R. That not to capital R, I mean relation R. Okay, don't गलत राह में मत चले आना, मतलब गलत मत समझना इसको. Sometimes I am not able to speak that much good English, but you can manage with my English, because I have to improve my communication skills. That's why I am talking in English most of the time and solving the questions. So, but guys, we can say that 1, 3, we can say it is belongs to R. Yeah guys, you have made me correct, because it is not like that. ये सही नहीं है, सही ये है. 1, 3 does not belong to R, because यहाँ पे 1, 3 नहीं दिख रहा guys. So guys, क्या बोल सकते हैं, ये ट्रांजिटिव नहीं है, तो not reflexive, not symmetric, not transitive. Guys, one more thing I have to tell you, that if a relation is symmetric plus if a relation is reflexive plus symmetric plus transitive, then that relation is known as equivalence relation. Guys, note down the point. Then that relation is known as equivalence relation. Guys, we are moving to our fourth question, which is this. Guys, now onwards I am going to speak in Hindi only, because these questions are something like that. Sorry, speaking in Hindi only. Okay, ये ऐसे क्वेश्चन है जिनको हिंदी में समझाना बहुत इजी रहता है. सो गाइस, लेट्स स्टार्ट. सो गाइस, ऐसा है, ये अपन को दिया है कि शो करना है अपन को एक रिलेशन है जो आर पे डिफाइंड है, मतलब रियल नंबर्स पे डिफाइंड है. ओके, रियल नंबर्स के बीच में बात हो रही है, और उसमें कंडीशन दी ए कोमा बी सच दैट ए इज लेस देन और इक्वल टू बी, और प्रूव करना है कि ये रिफ्लेक्सिव और ट्रांजिटिव बट नॉट अ सिमेट्रिक. सो गाइस, यहाँ ध्यान रखना है, हमेशा प्रूव करना है, और जहाँ पे अपन को लिखना है नॉट सिमेट्रिक, तो मतलब उसको मतलब क्या है, सिमेट्रिक प्रूव नहीं करना है. तो एग्जाम्पल देके काम हो जाएगा अपना, ठीक है. और अब अपन को प्रूव करने की बारी आती है, तो क्या करना है, रिफ्लेक्सिविटी प्रूव करना है. रिफ्लेक्सिविटी प्रूव करना है तो क्या लिखेंगे, फॉर एनी ए बिलोंग्स टू रियल नंबर, ए किस रियल नंबर को बिलोंग कर रहा है, ठीक है, मतलब रियल नंबर में से कुछ भी हो सकता है ए. तो मैं क्या कह सकता हूँ, ए लेस देन और इक्वल टू ए. क्या भाई कह सकते हैं, ए के बराबर तो है ना, ऑब्वियसली. तो अपन बोल सकते हैं ए कॉमा ए बिलोंग्स टू आर, देन इट इज अ रिफ्लेक्सिव रिलेशन. नाउ सिमेट्री, ए कॉमा बी बिलोंग्स टू आर, बी सच दैट ए इज लेस देन इक्वल टू ए, ठीक है. बट मैं अगर बी कॉमा ए बिलोंग्स टू आर लिखूंगा तो क्या आएगा, बी लेस देन और इक्वल टू. बट मुझे पता है जब ए अगर बी से छोटा है तो बी ऑब्वियसली बड़ा होगा ना, बी ग्रेटर देन ए, या सो वी कैन सी दैट बी कॉमा ए बिलोंग्स टू आर. नो, इट इज नॉट अ करेक्ट. क्यों, ये डज नॉट बिलोंग टू देखो बड़ा हो रहा है, बी कॉमा ए अगर बिलोंग करेगा तो ये आएगा बी लेस देन और इक्वल टू ए, बट यहाँ पे क्या लिखा है ए लेस देन बी, मतलब बी बड़ा है ए छोटा है, बस सीधी सी बात। इज नॉट ए सिमेट्रिक, प्रूफ भी हो गई सिमेट्रिक वाली। ट्रांजिटिव अप्रूव कर दोगे मुझे अब गाइस, ये ट्रांजिटिव आपको प्रूव करना है, ये आपका होमवर्क है और आप चेक कर सकते हो ये सॉल्यूशन है, ठीक है गाइस। So I am going to fifth question because this video is getting little bit long and I will not be able to upload this much of big video on YouTube. And guys, this question I will prove only reflexivity and symmetry and transitivity because you can see that the symmetric it is this we have to check whether it is a ये रिफ्लेक्सिव है, सिमेट्रिक है, ट्रांजिटिव। मैंने देखो रिफ्लेक्सिव रिलेशन है ये तो मैंने प्रूव कर दिया, बट गाइस ध्यान रखना ये सिमेट्रिक और ट्रांजिटिव नहीं है, और इसकी 2 एग्जांपल आपको देना पड़ेंगे और वो एग्जांपल आपको बनाना है गाइस, ठीक है। इट इज योर टास्क टू डू फ्रॉम दिस एक्सरसाइज बिकॉज इफ आई एम डूइंग ऑल द क्वेश्चन देन व्हाट यू विल डू एट होम, यू विल सिट जस्ट लाइक ए monkey and think like anything. Okay guys, so let me wind up the session and thanks for watching the video and bye bye. If you like my video, then share with your friends, family members, not with family members, your schoolmates and with your teachers. Okay guys, bye bye.